This port is over a decade old, I'm pretty sure. And this port was done by Ubisoft. Playing this dark game. So this port was done by Ubisoft, and it's known for the amount of problems it has in regards to like sound options and stuff. So to get around that on this version of the game, one of the things to literally fix the port is to, I think, disable the sound drivers. You might have to play on very hard here, because this is... These guys are just dying super quickly. Oh, they got me. Might have to play some music or something in the background because this is incredibly quiet. Ah, yes. Yeah. Why did I say ah, yes there? I was like, oh, yeah, it's not going to play cutscenes. Yeah, we'll play some Bury the Light. Of course. Why didn't I think of that before, X-Patroon? That makes perfect sense. You know, I am the storm that is approaching. Provoking. Hopefully we can put that on repeat. Yeah, we can. Okay. That hopefully is not too loud for you. Here we go. Makes perfect sense. I take damage. Every time you see me take damage, just pretend it's not happening. Ah, my controller disconnected. Whoops. Fuck, man. I was charging the... I was charging my DT and then it just let go. You want to hear it? Whoops. Can't hear it. Interesting. You guys should be able to hear that. Let me know if you want to bump it up. Don't know what happened there, Dean, with your sentence. It seemed to just go off. Let me know if you want it to get it to be louder, and I'll see see what I can do. How's it going, Shadow? How you doing? Sweet. An hour ahead my time zone, I think. How is it over in Sweden? How's the weather? Do I think it was better than God of War? That might be a bit of a biased question. I think so. Are you talking about the latest one? As an action game, hands down. Which game I preferred? Then Majima's now like, put the volume down. Let me know how the volume for the music is now. This is on hard mode, by the way. Oh, okay. Iframes not going to be a thing, are they? Easy peasy. Want to hear me talk? Yeah, fair enough. So, his family crest is a demon of death indeed. We actually got the official lyrics today, I'm pretty sure. Even though the lyrics have been out for a while, Capcom put them out today, like, for the first time. I need to remember, sorry, what the different tricks do. DevilNeverCry. Get out of here. You think it's better? Yeah, it's opinion, right? I'm not the biggest fan of the direction God of War took. Like, I enjoyed the game, you know, but I think primarily from moment-to-moment gameplay, and I think just in general, in terms of story and everything, I enjoyed DMC. But, you know, if you're a big God of War fan, I can see why people would like it. Who are you locking onto, Virgil? Please stop. This is not DMC 5. Locking onto people around the fucking on the other side of the room. Oh, okay, alright, big man. Want to slap me in the back? Just like your missus likes it, you scumbag. You with your goddamn sight. Overcompensating. Oh, can we swing on the pole like Dante did? No, we can't. God damn it, Virgil. Why don't you have your brother proclivities? Emote only, emote please. El Dante. Oh, everybody's probably hyped to see Cerberus. Three-headed gatekeeper. The three-headed good boy. So everybody knows good boys all good boys breed ice. The Ice Guardian's Chamber. Oh. Easy mode is now selectable? No. I don't think Virgil, I don't know if you know, but Virgil is super OP in this game. Okay, big man. Now that I've said that, watch me just die. I don't actually have any strategies for... I don't actually have any strategies for Virgil. Yeah. What do I think about DMC 5's color palette? It's very muted, I'll say that much. It's a stylistic choice, you know. Oh, okay. You touched the demon inside me, did you? It's very muted, I'll say that much. Especially compared to the other entries in the game. Play Bury the Light again. It's playing. It's on repeat, Imro. Okay. Let's go for the DMC2 approach. That was a pretty saucy one. No, don't do it again. Fuck. Please stop. Yo. I beg of you, big man. I've been good to you. I've fed you treats from time to time. Don't let me have to do you like this. You did it again. How the hell do you go about doing... Okay, so Trick Up is like, yeah... Camelot when the lights are down, play that. I think we have to play that, Savage, when we get to Mission 7. We get to that Crystal Skull Room. Mission 4, the uninvited one. Find the key to the stars. Bury the Light is a pretty cool song, you know. I'm not sure if I prefer it more than Devil Trigger, which might be blasphemy to some people. Primarily because Devil Trigger is just a, you know, it's pretty hard straight from the get-go, you know. Whereas Bury the Light takes a bit of a build-up. But when it gets going, it gets going. Especially by the end when you've got a nice little guitar solo. Oh yeah, here we go. Big Enigma squad. I hate these enemies, I really do. I am Omega. You cannot kill me. Yeah, Subhuman is not the one for me. I prefer Crimson Cloud to Subhuman as well. I think Subhuman is probably the last one for me. Oh yeah, the good old lusts. At least we're playing on hard, so they don't lusting at you, which is a serious problem in subsequent difficulties. Hey, we're gonna do a move that is stupidly fast. This castle makes you sick. It's not DMC1. We're not in a castle. We're in a tower. And the way Jester put it, with a shaft so thick, it makes the thought of it makes women shudder, I believe was the quote. DMC3 was an interesting game, with its euphemisms. I'm waiting for somebody to make a video essay on the phallic nature of the Temenigru Tower and how it threatens to pierce the sky just as it pierced the earth, and how ultimately it's a phallus palace, and the duality of Dante and Virgil, and somehow tying that into this phallic symbol. The way the seeds of Sparta make their way up through the tower right to the very tip. Yeah, video essay to remember, right? Which is quite a parody, but you know, somebody out there's probably like half bad idea. DMC 4-hour video essay. Hey, if it's a video essay on DMC, you know, I'm probably gonna watch it.
You will not forget this devil's power.
Thank you for the follow, Captain Marty. Subhuman instrumental is better than the actual song. But that's not really saying much, is it? That's pretty savage. That's basically saying you've pretty much got an issue, with the
you will not
voice,
forget this devil's power.
The lyrics, my bad, the voiceover. It's pretty insane though. Remember the whole Subhuman drama with the original lyricist was like something to do with being a kiddie fiddler or something. He was in a lot of legal trouble, I think. Thank you for the follow, Neku Raikuro. Essay on Last of Us 2, it was 4.5 hours. I mean, it's a sign of passion, I suppose. You know, I hope that 4-hour video essay was interesting, to say the least, or it wasn't just... Okay, alright, Virgil, I get it. You don't have a double jump. You fucking goofball. Out here with your gelled up hair, but no half jump. I mean, double jump. Jesus, devil. He was an... I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know, Dean. It was something like that. You know? Don't want to slander somebody without knowing the full details, but to say the least, I'm pretty sure whatever it was pretty bad, because people fucking rioted.
You will not forget this
and
devil's
the captain
power.
were like, yeah, this is pretty bad. They were just like, you know, it's associated. Thank you for the follow, SSS Breakdown. Smoking Sexy style, or I'm still partial to DMC4 Smoking 6 stylish. I don't know what it is. Go buy a Switch? Yeah, go buy a Switch. I'm gonna switch. Gonna switch right here. Gonna switch right here. I'm part of the old neon color scheme. I tell you what. Will Virgil ever learn how to double jump? I don't think so. Unfortunately. My Switch has finally got the dreaded Joy-Con drift. Sorry, joystick drift. Okay, big man. Thanks for the flashing lights that will give me fucking epilepsy, even though I'm not an epileptic. Jesus, man. I would imagine that's probably an issue with the PC edition. My eyes! Yeah, I don't blame you. I am the storm that is approaching, though. I'll taunt. Imagine having the ability to just summon spectral swords. You use it for all sorts of nonsensical things, like buttering your bread. You know? What else? Opening a can? You know, arts and crafts? Cutting things open? Cutting letters open? Fuck me sideways and call me Mary. Bro, that's fucking with... Even that's fucking with my eyes, man. Jesus. Okay, we're done here. I hate this boss. I honestly hate this boss. Probably one of my least favourite bosses for this game. And I say it's one of my least favourite. But there's more. Gideon, the fucked up, the time horse. The Equestrian Nightmare. Astronomical board. Yeah, astrological device. Which displays the endless void. Okay. Alright, big man with the A rank. 5. Mission 5. Of Devils and Swords. Unleash your might on the demonic gatekeepers. Oh, not these enemies. At least these enemies go down fairly quickly. That day, if our positions were swift, but our fate would be different. The only reason that Virgil is saying that is because he got saddled with a child. He's like, that day, if I'd used protection, would I be owing over 18 years of child support payments? To be honest, he hasn't actually seen Dante's office yet, so he doesn't know that he doesn't want to have his position switched, because Dante doesn't even have toilet water. Which version do I like? 4 or 3? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I mean, 4 SE took a lot from the reboot Virgil. I prefer, I don't know, that's tough. I think from a gameplay perspective, I think I prefer can I not fucking... Wow, okay. I was gonna say I can't jump now, so I think I prefer 4 SE Virgil. Okay, big man. Want some tips? What are you struggling with? Mission 2? If you're struggling on Mission 2, man. What, do you mean to complete it or get the S ranks? There's a difference. You know? Arkham was stronger when he was Jester, when he was Sparta he was weak. I mean, when he was Jester he was just a smack Edwidge, actually. But for Hell and Hell, I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's just like, don't get hit. To be honest, I've done a couple of videos on Hell and Hell and how to get through them, so check out the tutorial playlist. Oh, to S rank it. I think if you pretty much do it with no deaths, It's almost a given S rank. Don't need to do that one just yet. Just a different one. Wait, do I need to? Oh, I need to drop over here, don't I? Drop, Virgil, please. For fuck's sake, go on. If I live switch, the game will be like I need more power, pretty much. Don't really care. Dude, I hate not having a double jump. The platinum for 2. I mean, make sure you're using the charge shot a lot. Like, make sure you're spamming charge shot as much as possible. Fucking exceed as much as possible. Use camera manipulation tricks. Stay in the air as much as possible. I mean, I wouldn't say I was suffering too much. Not mission 2 at least. By the end of it, I was though. Dean's lost it with the Italian there. Still talking about beating off with fucking pizzas or pizza grease. God damn it. Soul of Steel, the essence of a powerful and fearless soul. Its possessor need not fear hell nor oblivion. Do not fear these nuts. You can fear the Enigma though. Ah, you got psyched out. You thought I was going to sting her off the... Oh, you touched me. Yeah, not in a nice way. Don't backpedal, bro. It's not an online argument. Grok, I am 100% hype man. A little bit of disappointment, especially with the whole PC stuff, but I'm excited, you know. I want another reason to play through DMC5 all over again. That it, you know, play some DMC5 without it being the void mode. What are we doing? Who's left? It's Dante, man, not you. You think that's enough bury the light for you? No. You get what you in the words of the good old Joker. You get what you fucking deserve. Which is an awful thing. And that every time I see that shit makes me crank up. Because it's just so bad. Is that an L? No, we don't the letter L does not actually exist in my vernacular, you know, in my vocabulary. My alphabet, there are no L's. Casey Edwards Devil Trigger. I can play some Devil Trigger. The fuck am I doing? One more Bury the Light. I think we'll do one more Bury the Light, I think. We'll round it off with 3. And then I'll switch over to something else. Excited for LDK? Yeah, definitely I am. Those hordes of enemies. The Astral Chamber. Keep forgetting which way I'm going. This fucking tower. It's like this tower was designed by a smackhead. On the verge of losing his... Actually, no, he's a smackhead. He's already lost his home and his family. Smackhead on the verge of losing consciousness. And he's like, I'm going to put pen to paper here. How's it going? Captain Cortez. How you doing? How you doing, Nick? Hope you're well. You join me. Some good old DMC3. This hard mode is a bit too easy. Sounds like a mad Instagram caption. While being a smackhead. Sure. Hound boy. Yeah, this is ridiculously easy. Millions of Furies. No, I don't think we're going to get millions of Furies in one go. Playing the V-Man, lead up to DMC5 SE. Yeah, I was kind of debating. Okay, alright, big lads. Fuck me sideways, come on, man. I was debating which character I should play as, and then I was like... Somebody in chat suggested Virgil, and I couldn't refuse, you know? I'm pretty sure we've got this old cache here. Virgil, you and your fucking lack of... Oh, we don't have the old cache, okay. It was you, Majima, right? Yeah. But yeah, I definitely am looking forward to LDK mode. Yeah, and as I said, I don't think they're going to give us a lot of Furies, because I think it'll probably crash the game. Really big land. We don't have any Royal Guard here, so... I don't actually have much strategy for these guys with Virgil, because I don't really play with Virgil all that much. We're going to touch the Pepsi man here, the blue man. Focus on him for a little bit, even out the health bars. Nothing like some invincibility. Okay, alright, big man. Touch him about that. Yeah, dude. Jeez. Straight to the point. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just Virgil. Maybe it's the fact I've played a lot of this goddamn game, but hard mode isn't really that much of a challenge right now. Can't wait to officially play it. Such a responsive. Very grateful to have been reviewed it. Yeah. I'm interested in seeing what Capcom have added, considering what modders could salvage was basically an incomplete Virgil. But it's good for people, you know, that don't have a PC. Be able to get some things that PC have had access to for a while. Which, you know, some people have argued that they should have had it from the get-go, but that's an entirely different argument. Shadow Fight Mission 17. You might be thinking of Mission 18. We're gonna kill these guys simultaneously, don't at me. Okay. You try and block that big blue man. Big blue bear and a big blue house.
You will not forget this devil's power.
Thanks for the follow. Cool kid. As opposed to warm. You know, as opposed to warm kid, or room temperature, or boiling. Chamber of 3 Trials, which, not even looking at the screen. I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to do the same, man. Like, this is hard difficulty, so it's not even, you know how hard DMD gets, or how hard very hard gets. And also Virgil is just, you know, he kicks out a lot of damage, more so than Dante, so maybe sometimes I should just shut up and take the compliment, you know. Oh, look at these enemies. I never fight these enemies, to be honest. God Hand. God Hand is insane. I've been playing some of that earlier this year. Jesus, that game kicked my ass like no other, honestly. I think that was probably one of the first action games I've played probably this year. That slapped me up. Oh, we're doing this puzzle. And man, start dodging on it. Yeah, you do. You get to the point where it's just like either you dodge or you die because they throw so many people at you. It is. It's a really nice action game. It was given a 3 out of 10 by IGN, and then I think they reneged on that number, as you call it. Reneged, whatever, and then they put it in like their top action games of the year. I'm like, no, sorry. Must play action games of the decade, I think. Right. Nothing happened, of course there's nothing happened. You don't need to get all 3 of them, considering Virgil does not gain access to Artemis. The whole level down, level up is nuts. You think IGN sucked at the game? I do think so. You want me to do the Warrior Trial? I'll do the Warrior Trial. I mean, yeah, why not? Been absolutely breezing through the missions. why not? It's the wrong weapon. I need to get more used to switching with both ways. Again, this is why I don't really do all too often, except the first time through to get Artemis. But yeah, as I said, you know, these are on Dante Must Die difficulty, as seen by the purple aura, and they don't really stand a chance against Virgil. I don't know if you can even complete the trial this way, can you? I imagine you can, by just brute forcing it. The game wants you, I think I do have to, the game wants you to slap these things up and then kill them, because this takes away from the Devil Trigger. Yeah, Devil Trigger's the enemy, sorry. I'm playing the original PC port of DMC3 Special Edition, which is made by Ubisoft and has been fixed by members in the community, Serpentium being one of the main ones. Actually, I think the majority of the work was done by Serpentium. Chewing gum channel points goal. Yeah, well, maybe one day. Then I'd have to I'd have to just like have chewing gum on deck constantly. And by the end of it, I'll have like 20 pieces of chewing gum in my mouth and barely talk. Actually, hold on. I said when we got to here, I'd be playing an absolute classic with. Ironically, let me see if I can get this. Everybody, I think, remembers the fucking. This goddamn... where is it? Okay, right. Well, room's done. We can stop playing that. Let's go back to Bury the Light. Silver Bullet next. I need to get... dude, there are so many things I need to download. I need to update my playlist. Currently, all I've been doing is just like downloading random songs. Yeah. But yeah, we're done with that. Does DMC3 have the perfect judgment cut mechanic? I'm pretty sure it's... Are you talking about the mechanic where he can judgment cut after every attack? Yeah, Virgil in this game does not have it. There is a perfect judgment cut, like there's a just judgment cut timing in this game. I think. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just in, yeah. Oh no, sorry. There is one where you can consecutively cut. I think. Let's see if I can get this to work. Yeah, as you can see there, I got 3 of them off in one go. But in regards to like the one where you can pull one off after every single attack, no. Right, but yeah, this is on PC. Good old Ubisoft port, which, yeah. I would play on the HD collection, but unfortunately, as some of you have seen, that game just crashed constantly when modded. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, big man. I use some of this on this dude. Get out of here. Perfect judgment cuts in DMC4? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Alright, well I'll just do this then. Oh, okay, big man. Yeah, I don't know. Big demon. Big Fang. What do I hate most about DMC? Nothing really. What do I hate? The backtracking in 4, pretty whack. The story in 4, the campaign, the missions are pretty bad. But, what do I not like? That's a tough question. The tanky enemies on this game on Dante Must Die mode. Get through the door, dude. Come on. The original PS2 version of Heart? Yes, it was. So, basically, and this was answered. I don't know if any of you saw that Bloody Palace stream at Capcom that me and Mills were on earlier this year in February. Jesus, 7 months at this point. They explicitly mentioned that they artificially inflated the hard mode for DMC3, the original release, over in the West. Explicitly so that people would not just beat it super quickly and just trade it back in or whatever, or to get rid of it. That's literally the reason why. They're just like, you know what, we had some complaints about the previous game. We're gonna make this one super hard so people have to just have to spend a lot of time and work hard to beat it. But then they fixed it for the special edition. Look at that short ass stinger. Time to fight Vante. How's it going, Hitchhiker? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. You catch us at the Vante fight. You gonna watch me scrub my way through this? Okay. This is on PC. We're playing the Ubisoft port. But how's your stream, Hitchhiker? I hope it went well. I'm glad I didn't get raided when I was playing DMC2 the other day. What the fuck is this dude doing? Why am I even doing this? Why don't I just... My timing on the Killer Bee, oh sorry, the Scarfall cancelling, jump cancelling is pretty... I blame Tub on most people. To be honest, I shouldn't actually. Once I get the timing down, it's perfectly fine. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Who cares? How's the marathon? Necessarily. Not necessarily a marathon, considering it, you know, segmented, but it's going well. Thanks for asking. Fixed a bunch of bugs, added some PvP for good life. Old norms. Good stuff, man. Good to hear it. Looking forward to checking out more of the PvP, actually. For those of you who don't know in chat, Hitchhiker here is the spearhead behind the Strive edition mods for DMC5 SE. You know, I say you know as if people know what people don't know. So yeah, all the changes, you know, the changes that the Strive edition brings. PvP. So you're talking. That's who's in chat right now. He's secretly a Capcom employee, in fact. The Vor level, yeah, swallowed whole. I think many would love to be swallowed whole. And if there's tusks, you fucking wish. I think a lot of people wish that, to be honest. You know, it's a pretty cool mod, right? Yeah. Fucking Guilty Gear. You know, who doesn't like a bit of Guilty Gear? If Capcom actually paid you, you wouldn't be nearly as pissed. If they went, you know, fully endorsed you, like Valve endorsed the recent Left 4 Dead 2 shit that's going on. I'm not entirely sure if it's an update or what, but if they backed you like that, it would be a net positive for the community in total. When are they going to fix it on PC? I don't know, Fire Madman. What do you mean by fix the HD collection? What do you mean by that? The reason I've got music playing in the background, people that joined, is I'm playing the PC edition, which I've turned off all the sound drivers because I don't want. Are you talking about the crashes? Yeah. So that actually ties into why I'm playing the Ubisoft port. When I was streaming the, so it's not just me, okay? Because when I was streaming the HD collection, it constantly fucking crashed, and I thought it was just me and my setup. But to hear that it's affecting other people leads me to wow. The UI is pretty jank. The fucking thing where you have to open up 2 fucking windows is pretty stupid. But yeah, that's partly why I'm playing the Ubisoft edition of this, because it's a whole lot more stable. You can't fucking get these guys in the air, so let's just fucking leave it. But I've turned off a lot of the stuff to make this work, like the sound drivers, which is why the sound is a little bit weird. Some of the lighting might be weird. Never crashed for you, but the sounds are apparently crushed to hell compared to the PS2 version. Is that for the entire console? Is that for all 3 games? Or is it just the 3 in particular? Okay. Did this affect the console version? Because I know when the HD collection first came out, there was a bunch of that does remind me. I was gonna say, what was wrong with the initial collection? Some of the stuff visually was fucked. I remember that much. Yeah. Okay. Well, those are issues that don't just persist on PC, right? Those are on console as well. And considering they haven't bothered to patch them on PS3, and Xbox 360, and the fucking next gen of, you know, Xbox One and PS4, and fucking PC, and that nice one, Devil. Yeah. Throw your fucking mouse on the ground, dude. Absolute legend you are, my guy. That leads me to believe, Madman, that I don't think they I don't think they are gonna be fixing anything anytime soon, which is a shame. Because obviously, whilst everything does look cleaner because it's all fucking up-resed, it does not. It's not the original experience. Excellent top stuff. Oh yeah. Chuck my mouse on the floor, grip my microphone, just deep throat it, and Dark Soulful, the light scene makes it like less dumb than the original. Yeah. I think especially in particular with like PS2 or even PS1, like when shit's been designed for older technology, like even things like, for example, you know, sprite-based games, a lot of detail is lost when moving from, you know, CRTs and scan lines to like full HD. Like I remember seeing earlier on Twitter like a comparison between like was it Psycho Mantis, the Metal Gear Solid 1 on PC and PS1, and a lot of the filters and effects are just fucking lost, and the guy just looks like a goofball. Whereas I remember back on the fucking original, all the blur filters and shit, he looked like a fucking lunatic.
You will not forget this devil's power.
Thank you for the follow, Blue Shadow. Nothing like a bit of the old Blue Shadow. Isn't that just Sonic the Hedgehog? That was not optimal.
You will not forget this devil's power.
Thank you for the follow, John. Much appreciated. I remember you saying with the LDK stuff you were doing, the game's crashing as a result of multiple enemies dying all at once. Do you reckon that's something that can be worked around? Or no, Virgil, don't fucking do me like this. Oh, actually, that also does remind me. I'm not sure if you might know, but they were saying they got like 50 enemies at once in 5 SC. Do you know what the enemy count was in 4 SE? Because I'm not sure if it's... It might have been around 50 in 4 SE, I'm not too sure. From what I remember. Less than that. It's 20 to 30, right? Yeah. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. So they have upped it again. I don't know if the game source to give it a shot, but it's incredibly difficult to update. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You can't necessarily do much if you're fucking... If the playing field isn't level. Why fucking bother? Try and make improvements though. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, like... I don't even know, like... It's strange to think about because I primarily play DMC games now on PC, having only made like a full move to PC. Actually, for 5 I started move to PC like I think May last year. Like I always used to play the collection on console for the older titles, but now I've moved to PC. It's weird. Turn the music down? Yeah, of course I can turn the music down, by all means. No problem. That should be turned down for you. Let me know if it's at least a few ideas that might improve stability. Nothing else make the scenarios more fun. Yeah, for sure. Some of the stuff I was seeing on your stream was really cool, so I'm gonna definitely check that out. Thanks for checking out the stream, Dean, man. Have a nice night. Have a nice night. Go to sleep. What time is it even? 10 past? 20 past 10? Something like that? Yeah, have a nice night, man. Oh, quality puzzles here. Nothing like the puzzle in Resident Evil 5, which had a similar light puzzle, except you had to turn shit, and if you turn shit the wrong way and that light touched you, you'd fucking die. Instant death. Not like you can be revived or anything, you just fucking die and have to start from the checkpoint all over again. So every time I see that, it reminds me of that stupid light puzzle. How's it going, Short Stack? I've never actually bothered to look at that. Is that supposed to be... That's not a reflection, is it? That's just supposed to be you seeing through the water. Yeah. Strange. This subterranean cavern. This is a subterranean cavern, right? Yeah, it is. But then there's a big fucking moon PNG, or a moon JPEG, sorry, because it seems to be even worse than that. Yeah, they really fucked with some of the effects on this this collection, unfortunately. I think DMC1 might have suffered the worst. Okay, big man. Big enigma. Fucking slap me right in the mouth with a big old fucking fuck you arrow. I love it. Straight into the mouth. Nice and dry. Don't even lube it up first. Absolute fucking... If you were a key in a collection of fucking keys, you'd be the key that snapped off in the fucking lock for being incompetent. That's what enigmas are. Is Hitch still here? No, I think Hitch is, he's made like Sparda and disappeared right when he's found he needed him first. Went off to buy a pack of milk and just never came back. What's that? Mundus is coming back to life? Because it's been almost 2 millennia and he's out for revenge? Oh boy. I guess now... Ooh, thank you for the posture check. Yeah. It's time to leave the wife and 2 kids. You heard Virgil will have ultimate weapon. Yeah, this Virgil in 5SE will actually play tragic, yeah. Ambrosia, fruit that mankind is forbidden to even touch. Oh yeah. The forbidden juice. Never to be seen again, yeah. It was the dumbest decision. He's just like, I'm a fucking head out. I wonder if the boys even fucking knew of their heritage. Never to be seen again. He became a legend. He woke up to justice. Sparta died on the way back to his home planet. He fucking died like Yamcha. One of the Cybermen just took him out. A marionette took Sparta out, just murked him. One of the marionettes with a big gas, with a big old shotgun, just caught him in the alleyway, slipped him. Just like, what's good, my guy? And then just fucking took him out, smoked him. These enemies so much. Or because we touched the ambrosia. The forbidden juice, aka the bleach. I love these rotating things. Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking snapped key. That's what you are. Scum. Oh, nice one, bro. Thanks for slapping me right into the other one. Who even likes these fucking things, man? I'm so, did we actually get, I think we got one mission with Nero where there was a lot of environmental bullshit to deal with. And I think the way that was done was interesting, because at least they were like, yeah. I think mainly because the camera didn't try and fuck you in the ass anytime it could. Cut it. Some aerial rage going. Hamlet playing the wood back to 2005, sorry, 2006. Don't do that. Close your mouth. Couldn't even jump cancel that. What's going on, DNC? You're a fraud. I don't even know why I'm fighting these fucking fools. I don't even need to. Okay, big man, you got full DT. Let's go and touch Nevin or Nevon. Excited to see me play live. That's cool. Blue Shadow. I just like the content. This is hard mode. I contemplated playing on very hard. I think for the next stream, I think I will play very hard because. This is incredibly simple to incredibly simple to fight. So I'm not doing the best job of it. Oh, that is free jump cancel DT activation. It wouldn't count on it. Hardest challenge to get blue orbs? I think 1, because if you miss them, there's no mission select. So if you miss them, or you miss a secret mission, you're shit out of luck until your next playthrough. Now you'll become tired. Get off me. Wow, you took that much fucking health off me? What an asshole. Fucking kiss of death with me, you fucking smackhead. Didn't even use any protection. Who knows what I could have fucking caught off you, Nevin. Jesus. Jesus. You suck at jump cancelling? Yeah, I do too. Once I eventually get back to playing and I get back into the swing of things, and yeah, but... Oh, you mean like full Nero, Jeff? Yeah, I know what you mean. Mate, I hope so. I think they might make some slight changes to the gameplay, like they did with 3 and 4 SE, but who knows. The Stone Mask? Oh, yeah. Got some bizarre adventures going on. The PC port was a bad port for Fire Madman, but the HD collection version crashes on me a lot, and the mods done by Serpentium, the DDMK stuff, really helps get things nice and stable. But it is a pretty subpar port. That was forcibly fixed by the community, pretty much. If that makes sense. As we go through with Virgil. But yeah, as I was saying, 1 is probably the hardest because if you miss a mission, yeah, good luck, man. You have to, hope you have a save from a previous mission, and if you don't, then it's pretty fucked. Restore the mask. How's it going, Prison Peter? How you doing? Thank you. Channel points were redeemed, and I had to put on the deadweight outfit. We've got the Neo generator. Oh yeah. I think steps up to 2.6 now for DDMK. For now. I'm not sure what version I've got installed. I just know that it's pretty much the front runner for the entire, for pretty much fixing this entire goddamn port. And I think a lot of gameplay mods in general for the DMC series. Yeah, been at it for a while, right? I'd take the dog to the vet. God damn, Christian. Hope the dog goes alright. Visits to the vet are never fun. So with 4, the changes they made to 4 SE, they made a very slight change to Nero's gameplay where you couldn't cancel out of a shuffle. You couldn't jump cancel out of a shuffle, and without you having a stock of Exceed, which really fucking annoyed me. I don't know why they did that. They also changed something with Dante. I'm almost certain they did. But me not being the most knowledgeable Dante player, it escapes me. But a lot of the changes they made from 4 to 4 SE is bad, which is primarily why I still play on 4 vanilla. And also because it's a lot, it runs a lot better on my machine. Even when I took off all the God Rays and bullshit, depth of focus. Actually, I don't think you could take off the depth of focus on 4 SE. But yeah, the changes weren't high. Comparison between the original 4 and 5, yeah. Fuck. You know when you drink something and you don't drink it quite right because your body just goes, hey, I'm gonna forget how to drink water halfway through fucking drinking water. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. We are playing on hard mode. Fuck. Have I gotten corrupt? Has this holy water just killed me? The Lucifer glitch is harder to trigger as well. Yeah. They made some questionable changes. Full house. Changing the hitboxes. So yeah, I honestly do think they're gonna fuck with 5 somehow. Didn't they also mess with the somebody mentioned they messed with the enemy scaling as well. Well, that might be me remembering wrong. This is what happened to Sparta. Yeah, that's what happened. Virgil, please get me a fucking stinger. God damn it. Virgil's currently thinking about how he raw dogged Kyrie's mother, and he's just like, shit. He's letting himself be hit in the hopes that he'll never have to pay child support. But little does he know, by the end of this game, he's not going to be paying child support whatsoever. He probably made a deal with Mundus to kidnap him and brainwash him, so he could present it to the courts like, Your Honor, I've been fucking slapped up by the big stone man and the big stone hand, like the big blue bear and the big blue house. Makes sense that holy water hurts me. It's just, you know, it's just water. It's just a bit of water. Some might call it holy water because I am technically named after an archangel and apparently I bless everything I touch. That's DNC for you. Don't anybody take that seriously. I know somebody's going to take that seriously. Heard that PS5 and Xbox Series X let players original compatibility. I'm not sure, Fire. I haven't actually checked. Are we on mission 12 already? No, we're on mission 11. Yeah, I was going to say. It's Trish's bathwater in there, clearly, right, guys? What is the hardest DMC Bloody Palace? 3. This game's Bloody Palace, because 4 and 5 follow a set pattern, so you can prepare pretty much. 3, I'm pretty sure it's all randomized. Other than the fact that you have to face a boss every certain amount of levels. I can't remember how many levels. I think it might be every 10. But yeah, mission 11, Revenge. Give a guess. Oh, we're on mission 10, Jesus. Why did Capcom not put Virgil, Nello Angelo, DT, and DMC4 Special Edition? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe budget, perhaps? It's funny to think that most of the budget for 4 SE went to Virgil, and then somehow Itsuno just managed to put out both Lady and Trish, who, whilst they were still underdeveloped compared to Virgil, still fully playable characters. Though I guess the majority of the assets must have been there, but still, it's a lot of man hours to get them to work. QA testing them as well, make sure they don't just brick your fucking console. I had a lot of fun playing this version, to be honest. It's been a while since I've actually done that, which actually gives me an idea. I think when I move on to 4, I might actually play. I might actually play 4 SE on console and plays like the play the inscription game. But I like the fact that they gave her an amalgamation of like fucking Virgil and Dante and that fucking V-Divider move. Was it V-Divider? And that big old fuck you Pandora cannon as well. I actually fucking hate these enemies, so they were really cool. Let's do this. You fucking... Can I just fucking throw this out? I can, right? You're taking a lot from Reboot. Reboot Virgil. Do I know any details? I don't, unfortunately. You think Capcom will trust me with that information? No. I don't know why. Honestly, I can only assume they wanted to do a budget re-release and just kind of do the minimum they could. Because if you think about it, you know what they're proposing for 5 SE is probably one of the worst special editions they've done in regards to the amount of content they're adding. You know, you've got this game which added Bloody Palace, added an entirely new playable character. It added a fuck ton of costumes as well. New difficulty mode. You know, it added the Gold Orb mode as well. How's it going, Kazmo? We are indeed rocking Nero's budget outfit from Amazon. Then you had 4, which added 3 playable characters. What else did it fucking add, actually? Turbo mode for consoles. 3SE also added turbo mode as well. Four also added Legendary Dark Knight mode, didn't it? What I remember. Or maybe that was already on PC, I'm not too sure. No, it's not. It added a special edition. But you get what I mean. This one doesn't look like they're adding it quite a lot. Which, yeah. We don't know if plans change. We don't know if this was how much you can start. 2 added Buddy Pass. It did short stack, but I mean in regards to the special editions and what they've added. I don't think Bloody Palace was in 3 from the start, was it? I think it was only a 3 special edition inclusion. Would I ever stream Yakuza? I have streamed Yakuza in the past, Jeff. And whilst I would do so in the future, I think primarily because it's, you know, the Yakuza games are so story focused, a lot of people tend to just not tune in or not be interested to watch it. Because there are a lot of, you know, there's a lot of downtime in Yakuza, Yakuza, however you want to pronounce it. There is a lot of downtime. What is the number 1 hardest boss in any DMC game? That's a tough question. I'd probably say Virgil 3 on Dante Must Die. It's a fucking nightmare, honestly. I'm like attempting it. No items, you know. Just straight up is one of the most infuriating bosses to fight. God, he can just fucking mad, man. The other one? Who else would I pick?
You will not forget this devil's power.
Probably Nello Angelo 3 on DMG as well. Thank you for the follow, Mango Cole. Love me a bit of mango. Person of culture right there. Mango's fucking stay winning. Primarily because Nello, just because DMC 1 you have such a limited fucking moveset. And it pretty much is, you know, you can take 1 combo and die. Or like 2 hits even if you're unlucky. Which theme is better, Devil Trigger or Bury the Light? It depends, you know. Bury the Light's got a long build-up, but it's a, you know, it's got a pretty cool crescendo, as some music savants might put it. But you know, Devil Trigger gets popping straight from the start. But pretty much, yeah, Virgil, Nello Angelo. You stream Yakuza, you're in. That's good to hear. Of course, man. Of course you'd be in. Beowulf. I've not had too many issues with Beowulf. The only issue I have with Beowulf, especially on the harder difficulties, is that stupid feather move he does that tracks you. And it was almost impossible to dodge. But he's fairly predictable. Beowulf's fairly predictable in his attack patterns and movesets, and you can kind of cheese him out, you know. Whereas Virgil, you know, from the get-go is pretty fucking hectic. Especially later on to the fight, and I think primarily the whole health regen as well just fights against you when he's in DT. If I remember correctly, it takes 3 solid hits on Virgil when he's Devil Triggered to knock him out of it. So that's 3 stingers or 3 killer bees. Blue vest and corrupt Virgil in this game. Virgil with boulder shoulders, he is pretty cool. Subhuman is the weakest? Yeah. The main protagonist of the series is the most iconic theme. Oh, I hate this mission. I hate Gideon, to be honest, as well in general. Not a big fan of this fucking horse, man. That word. Yeah, Gideon is pretty, like, yeah, he's not fun. It's been a while since I've fought with Virgil, so we can see how bad this goes. I see what you mean with that fire, like, Madman, but ultimately I think with development costs growing, I think they just wanted to... And also, you know, keep in mind that they didn't think the MC5 was going to sell as well. You know, it exceeded their expectations, which was good, but, you know, didn't they think it was going to sell 2 million, and it pretty much just smashed through that? No, sorry, I think they wanted to sell 3 million, and it smashed through that. I imagine maybe if they'd kept in mind those sales figures, they might have given it more of a budget and put more in there. That's only assumptions on my part. It is the best. It's the best selling and fastest selling DevilNeverCry game. But I'm not sure if we've got the full figures for 4 on PC or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you look at Capcom's Platinum titles list, where it shows all their best sellers, you can see their fully updated figures, which we might go through in a second. I don't know. You can always double check. Yeah. Snap my own neck like a glow stick. Love it. Every stream you watch was just using Stinger. Well, that's because it's the simplest fucking thing to mash, isn't it? Hold forward towards the enemy and just fucking mash the attack button. And also because a lot of them have never played UFC before. To be honest, I'm surprised a lot of them were locking on, if I'm honest. Won the best action award title, yeah. 3 or 4? I think I prefer 3 as a whole package. So I think I prefer the combat of 4 just a bit more. Especially with 4, I see. If we're talking about which one I think is the better game. Which one I prefer? This is tough. Where the fuck am I going, Devil? Jesus, is it here? I think this DC is really cool. You're sad it's not showing up in 5. There's a bit of a shame, right? I need to kill these things because I have no health. Really? We don't know that for a fact. I think it's just mainly because we haven't seen it yet. We've only seen his Sin DT form. Coons, you think should play Sparta? Why? Because he's the original voice actor. He's off, you know, he's off voicing yoga adverts last I recall. Get out of here. God damn, cleave that man in half. How's it going? Metal Scorpion, how you doing? Being extra metallic today, I see. I don't see. Probably not on charge. Oh, fuck sideways. Call me Maddie. Sorry. My name is Lady. Mary died a long time ago. No, sorry, it's the other way around, right? Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady. Yeah. We're not doing but Jester 2. Jester can just swallow the gravy. So high for SE. Gonna be doing some of your own marathon. Cool, man. Hope you enjoy it. It's a real bummer. Yeah, I mean we're not 100% certain, but
you
will
not
like,
forget this devil's power.
Ooh, we got Speeg Spikle. He almost threw me for a loop. I said Spike Spiegel, but got a Cowboy Bebop and a fan in the midst as well. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Would I be okay with it? I mean, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, if we find out where Sparta went. No, did Sparta have a side piece? Was he piping somebody other than the twins' mother? Phone pops off every time I stream. Oh, nah, you're all good. You're all good. I was just like, ooh, gotta take a minute and read this properly. Oh, okay, big man. Thank you for the rockets to the mouth. Yeah, get out of here, you stupid fucking question. Because we don't have a double jump, I don't know how this is gonna work. Yeah, I hate this boss fight as well. What a dickhead. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure if they can, because I know that they flip-flopped on what allows them to DT for a while. Whether it's the weapons, whether they have their own DT. I imagine they're able to harness their own double triggers, but maybe weapons. Weapons, allow them to tap into specific power. I'd made a video theorizing it a long time ago, back when I was getting started on YouTube. Good old theory videos, I remember those. Back when I was just like, I wonder why this is. No! Let me stop now! Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that Sparta stays a mystery. I just do find it a little comical that his arch nemesis, the literal emperor of the underworld, was set to come back on the millennia and he sent his family to fucking die. Thank you for the follow. Lighting IV. Lighting 4? Maybe it's Roman numerals. Would Virgil have Quicksilver? If only, right? Wonder when Dante's going to get Doppelganger back. Because technically he had it as a style in this game, but Virgil didn't. Stinger. We got some SSAAS, some sass. God damn, what was that, mission 12? On a rampage. Double check something. Right, let's do another mission. What have we got? Oh, we've got mission 13 next. We've got another big old Vante boss fight. My name is Vante. Chaos is warm welcome. Battle of Blood and of Brothers. Bit of the old spiciness. This boss fight's barely worth it for the new style you get as Dante. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? I love the fucking lunar face move of Virgil. It's a shame. It's a shame he doesn't. Wait, does he have it in 4SE? Did they give it? No, they gave it to Trish, didn't they? Look at this old bishop. The fire spells. Okay, big man. Or was it Rising Sun? That's the name of that move. I think that's Little Phase. Why do I even bother taking combo? Why don't I just jump cancel? Is this what you want me to do, you stupid chess pieces? Congratulations, you're all dead. Well done. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to be fancy and putting together attacks in the form of what some of you may know as a combination of attacks, aka a combo for short. You know? It's great. Don't even have to bother with that. It's just fucking map. Oh, that's the wrong way, Devil. Hell's Highway. We're not on the highway to hell just yet. It's not an 80s rock song. The Doppelganger and DMC 3 feuds with Dante. If only, right? I'm hoping you guys can see this.
You shall die.
You shall die. Okay, big man. Just got in my double trigger. Let me get a little old judgment cut there. You thought it fused with him? Well, we didn't see any more doppelganger mechanics from Dante, so... Oh yeah, the good old stylish. Get out of here. Alright, we've got another light puzzle to do. Ooh, woe is me. What could happen? There's one more to hit. Boom. Let's go and find... Is this another piece of the Orihalka? Yeah. Perfectly formed piece. Set to open the door to the lair of judgment. You think Quicksilver? I don't know. If they both fused with him, then surely he'd just have it, you know, he'd be super quick. And he'd two-time and two-piece everybody he came across. The Obsidian Path. Yeah, I'll proceed to the sacrificial. Oh, Vante, please. You're killing me. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, big man. Thanks for that. Get jump cancelled out. Okay. Fucking hell, dude. Why would you not fucking sting her? Okay. What you know about getting jump cancelled, dude? Yeah. No, you died. Blast. Bigger. How I managed to get an S rank you can never do. It is what it is, you know, you just gotta slap things up. Will we see the return of Vante? I hope so. I really hope so, Christian. You know, or at least, at the very least, well, actually no. At the very least of Vante, I hope so. If we're lucky, you know, which is maybe some wishful thinking, maybe we'll get a Dante boss fight or a Nero boss fight, but I wouldn't bet on that. There's a squish effect whenever you hit a fleshy enemy. Yeah, short stack. Steel on flesh, or steel on bone, as good old Ninja Gaiden 3 called it. And I say good old Ninja Gaiden 3, and everybody knows Ninja Gaiden 3 was the furthest thing from good. Certainly old and outdated, though. Think Capcom are hiding? You think so? One can hope so, right? Let's do Let's do another mission. Mission 14, drive. Charge upward to the sky. Okay. See if I can remember where I'm going. Shouldn't be too hard though. Got Virgil with his flowy coat. Virgil is the storm that is approaching, people. The person who's supposed to be cool, calm and collected has now turned into a storm of emotion as he realizes he's going to have to be paying all that alimony. The top obsidian path. The vestibule. Probably wondering why I'm saying these random words. I'm just saying the names of the rooms that we come across. Where are we heading to now? The name of the fucking room. Oh, please, not these fucking enemies.
You will not forget
I
this
don't
devil's
know what
power.
it is with these fucking enemies. Oh yeah, backpedal. Thank you. In an online argument. Oh yeah, keep backpedaling, dickhead. See how far that gets you. Absolute mug. Somebody get the kettle boiling. I found a mug. What's good? What's poppin'? Come on. What you got for me? Give me the back. Give me the behind. I think these enemies love having their back door smashed in. No comment. This is totally a family-friendly stream, by the way. Talking about smashing back doors in and such. Definitely not a euphemism. Definitely not one of those. What is one of those? I failed to follow your line. Okay, alright. Bit of a spicy jump there. I didn't know you could do that. Ah. The Temperance Wagon. That's what we're on currently. Look at this technology. Insane. They have this advanced technology in the demon world. No wonder they took over. Welcome to my... Oh, okay. That didn't actually do a lot of damage. You're gonna get jump cancelled. Welcome to the jungle. Okay, well that went fairly quickly, didn't it? So, let's keep things moving. Where have we gone next? Ugh. Oh, we're in Hell's Highway. Of course we are. I don't actually know where we're going, to be honest. I do know I hate this horse, though.
You shall die.
You shall die. You shall die. Can't go that way, can we? Of course not. Welcome to the maze.
You shall die.
Won't this just grab me more the more I stand still? Okay, big man. What do you know about jump cancelling?
You shall die.
Get out of here. What I call a DT Flux. Double Trigger Explosion, DTE, as it was called back in the day. Can't go that way, so which way are we to go now? I fucking hate this dude. I swear to God, sometimes this annoys me to no end. So fuck. What else we got? Okay, alright, okay, big man. Hold on. Can I dip? Time to actually play these games instead of watching or coding? No worries, man. Have a nice night. Has my stream chat crashed? That's so weird. Why is that crashed? I'm not seeing stream chat. You guys have been talking this entire time. I thought chat just went dead. God damn it. That's so weird. I don't know why OBS has done that. Apologies if I missed anybody following or anything, by the way. That's so annoying. For those of you who don't know, I've got chat up on the side here. That's so stupid. Why is that crashed?
You shall die.
Oh, that's so dumb, man. Classic DNC stream. Don't like the cover art. In the background. You think Virgil should be in the background? Virgil should be front and center though, right? That is so stupid what has happened. If anybody's posted anything within the last 5 minutes, you might want to repeat it. just in case I missed it. I have no idea why that's happened though. Subground water vein. We're pretty much out at the end. Okay, alright, big man. Fucking hell, dude. Just walk backwards the entire time. What do I think of Silver Bullet? I like Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet's a pretty cool remix. It's pretty hype in the moment it plays as well in the game. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad, Lena Ann. Thanks for checking out the stream. I saw you you hit like 60k on YouTube recently, right? Congrats.